The Dodgers were getting creative early with their fielding, throwing out a couple of guys on first and catching base runners. But once again, as they've done for the majority of the year, the team relied on their heavy hitters. Tied 2-2 after the first inning, the Blue Crew got out at the top of the second unscathed before putting fire to the bats. Some clutch hitting paired with an error or two saw the Blue Crew score 5 in the bottom of the second, taking commanding 7-2 lead very early. No runs in the third thanks in part to some great pitching and more creative outs. The teams traded runs in the fourth inning before some walks, beans, and good hits by the Outlaws saw them get their bats going, scoring 4 runs in the top of the fifth to cut the Dodgers' lead to only 1 heading into the final 2 frames. Top of the sixth, Fairview would find the tying run, but a nice play at home would keep the game even heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, where, stop me if you've heard this one before, the Dodgers got the bats going. Mark Reedman got things started, crushing this for a double before taking third base like he owns the place on this wild pitch. Then Fairview got into some pitching trouble of their own, walks and beans of course, before Tavis Viens makes solid contact, scoring 2. An errant pitch here, a solid hit there, eventually led to the Dodgers exploding for 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th, taking a commanding 14-8 lead. Now the away side would rally a bit, but needing 6 to tie it, they'd only find 2 in the top of the 7th, as Dawson Creek takes it 14-10 the final. Standings wise, it was a big W for the team. Holding on to the final playoff spot in the Wheat Belt Baseball League, the Dodgers have distanced themselves a bit from 5th through 7th.
It's kind of just a cluster right now in the middle of the entire league, right? Like everyone's fighting every single game to stay in that playoff spot. So it's that's a big win for our team, especially in the standings.
And the team had some guys sit this one out due to prior commitments. Reedman says that winning, and in pretty dominant fashion, just shows how deep and talented the team's roster is.
When you're missing a few key players, like it definitely helps when guys can come in and fill in and help produce too, because like that shows the depth of our team, and it proves to kind of everybody in the league that we can win no matter the circumstances and kind of day in, day out.
Derrick Lightfoot, CJDC-TV Sports, Dawson Creek.